Well, hello, this is Rochelle and welcome to my channel. Today I'm using a His Palette printable. This printable is called Within. It is one of, at the moment, 7 of these beautiful girls that is available on Kimberly's Etsy store. Like I said, this is His Palette and just absolutely love her printables. If you use my code, Rochelle10, you can get 10% off of these printables when you purchase them on her Etsy store. I did just do a rough color match of the gelatos that I wanted to use with this printable, and I wanted to tear it so that again the edges can kind of smoothly melt into my page for the specific technique that I wanted to do. And I'm going to be honest up front, I wasn't too sure about the technique. I really wanted to have this canvas look, mixed media look continue throughout the page, but yes, it's not my forte, so I did stretch myself a little. I'm using some gel medium to stick her down, and to do that I first put gel medium on the page and then put gel medium at the back of the printable, and I do this so that I would eliminate any air bubbles. So the thing with, especially if you're going to be using heat on top of this, or to heat set it, or to let it dry quicker, the minute you add heat to it and it doesn't have adhesion on all fronts, then it kind of bubbles. It air bubbles where there isn't enough attachment. I did print this with an inkjet printer, so I'm quite surprised at this stage that the gel medium hasn't lifted the ink off the printable, but I did speak a little bit too soon. And so as I'm activating and working the gel medium onto this page, I can see that it's lifting some of the color. And here's where my gelatos come in. So I actually do want to color the gel medium in similar colors to the printable so that it melts into the page. And I'm using, I think it's hazelnut and nougat and turmeric to just mix with my gel medium. I've got a little bit of gel medium in that palette, and then just adding the gelatos so that it colors the gel medium, and then just working it around the page there. I did try and go onto the wet gel medium straight with my gelato. It didn't exactly work, so wouldn't recommend that. It's not train smash for my gelatos, it just wipes off, not a problem. I am going to add some more color eventually, but I wanted this gel medium to kind of be colored, or a little bit of texture and medium to it, so that the colors is different shades and not just one flat color. If all of my words color make any sense, then you're better than what I think I am, because I'm not making sense to myself. Nonetheless, using some 13 Arts pearl powders, and I really love these. They've got a tremendous shimmer, but they usually don't stay, so if I wipe on them they'd come off on my finger. But because I'm adding it to the wet gel medium, it's kind of setting this powder. So I did test over and over again afterwards to make sure that it doesn't come off on the other page, the bronze color, and it didn't. So I'm very happy that it is then set onto this page in this shimmer, and I wish I could show it to you in real life, because it is like, it looks like actual metal. It's just beautiful. I'm grabbing some Dollar acrylic ink. So this is a fluid acrylic that is not very opaque, so it acts more like an ink. Yes, and I'm just adding some shading, especially on the areas where the printable and the page meets, so that it falls into the background and becomes a solid cohesive page. And then just stamping with a Fab Scraps script stamp into various places. I am using my Pit Artist pen to just add back some of those lines on this girl, where I put the copper powder over her lips, just to put it back in that definition of the lines. What I do is I put it onto the gel medium lightly, the dry gel medium please, lightly, and then just rub it with my finger so that it smears and looks like it was always like that. Okay, Next up, I'm going to be taking my Creative Retreat alpha tile stickers. I really want to hoard all of these stickers so badly, but I'm forcing myself to use it. So I'm going to be doing the whole verse in this maroon kind of alpha tile. The verse, you ask? I'm working in Psalm 46, and again, the whole of Psalm 46 is just such a phenomenal scripture and passage, and it just really moved me. And I'm specifically journaling verse 5, where it says, God is in the midst of her, and she shall not be moved. I'm loving reading all of it because God speaks and he says in verse 6, the nations rage, the kingdoms totter, he utters his voice and the earth melts. 7. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. So today, let God be your fortress. Don't be moved by circumstances. Know that he's with you. And I really so enjoyed being with you too. See you soon. Bye-bye.